Hey math kids, today we're going to talk about arc length, and let's just jump right into it. So you may remember from a previous video, there we go, if we have, basically we're going to look at a pizza. This is the radius, this is the arc length, and then this is our, what do they call it, the interior angle, or the amount we rotate to make that slice of pizza. This is actually called a sector in math terms. But these are the pieces we're going to use to do these problems. So it says we have a sector, which sector once again just means a piece of pizza, and it has a radius of 12. And 12 centimeters, and an angle of 3 radians. Now the important thing, the formulas we're going to be using today, your angle has to be measured in radians. So if it's not, you need to watch the previous video, convert it into radians, and then use this process. And then we want to find the arc length, okay? And we also want to find the area. So we want to, how much surface area is on the piece of pizza. So we have two formulas. So we have L equals theta times R. Then we also have area equals 1/2 theta times R squared. So we're just going to use these two formulas. We're given this information, and then we'll find this. So to find L, we just do theta times R, and so that's just going to be 3 times 12. And so the arc length is 36. And since it's just a length, we would keep the same units, and so it's 36 centimeters. Area is going to be 1/2, and then times theta, and then times R squared. Okay, as we simplify this, we want to do exponents first. So that's 144. And then we can just multiply this straight across. It's probably easier if we cut 144 in half though, kind of do this thing first. And so that's going to be 72. And then I'm still going to have to pull out a calculator, I think. So 72 times 3, that gives us 216. And since it's a area, we're going to get our length unit squared. So in this case, centimeters squared. Okay, let's try another one. Okay, this time we're given a radius of 8.2, and this is once again referring to a sector. And then the arc length is equal to 12.3 centimeters. And they want us to find theta, or the angle, and then they also want us to find the area. I'll write I should have kept those on the screen, but L equals theta times R, and then area equals 1/2 theta R squared. Okay, so to find theta, we're just going to use these two pieces of information. So we're given L, so it's 12.3 equals theta times R, which is 8.2. And so we need to do a little bit of algebra. Divide by 8.2. Go to our calculator. 12.3 divided by 8.2. And we get 1.5 for theta. And once again, these formulas only work with radian measures, and so that's 1.5 radians. Okay, now we're going to use this theta and this R in this equation. So we get 1/2. Theta was 1.5. And then R is 8.2. And we square that. Okay, I'm going to think of this just like 0.5 when I put it in my calculator. So 0.5 times 1.5 times 8.2 squared. And that looks good. then I get 50.43. Now, since this is an exact answer, I wasn't rounding. It's okay to put down an exact answer. You don't need to round to 3 significant figures if you can write down an exact answer. Okay? All right, and that's everything in that section. If you need additional help, come to Math Lab. Until then, calculator.